village and talk about shit we stole. Hey, it's rage and pillage, interviewing all the players, every place we filled and reminiscing on the days that we made a killing. Burly, no chill, man, got the Viking mindset, bring the minds to your buildings, leaving fire behind us. A reminder, we drink till the drain diminish. Give a fuck what you think, came to rage and pillage.
Oh, hell yeah, bitches. We are fucking back. Another fucking week. Ratatata. Boom. I'm your host, Burley. Back from a rough weekend. Rough one. Couple hangovers. Earned them. You know, they were all mine, but it is what it is. Rage and Pillage podcast. And as always, I'm joined by... play.
Oh.
Is it gonna play? We'll do it live. All right, he's the what was it? The Black Brother Thunder, the Chocolate Boy Wonder,
the vibe curator.
Oh, there he is.
The frequency elevator.
Black Brother Thunder.
The Chocolate Boy Wonder.
JD's here. What's up, brother?
Man, that was going to throw me off if you didn't get that to work. I wouldn't even know what to do if I didn't get my introduction.
Dude, we have the triumphant return of, just been informed it's been about 2 years, 2020, just in the heart of COVID when this man was back on the show. We got the man, the artist formerly known as Rage Against the Kitchen, Ryan...
Szymarek.
Okay, there was no way I was going to figure that out.
That's been a fun one.
Oh, yeah. Okay, so I'll tell you off air my real last name. But, yeah, I have one of those, too, where there's a lot more consonants than vowels. And you get a telemarketer, and they go, hello, Mr. Yeah. It's fucking rough, dude.
That was me in grade school. I'd get a new teacher and I'd be like, Ryan. I'd be like, yeah, it's me.
Yeah. Don't even bother.
Don't even mess with it.
How the fuck you been, dude?
Dude, I've been good, man. I've been good. And I promise I'm not going to pass out during this podcast.
Well, that's the beauty. I still have that podcast in limbo. You know why?
Oh,
I do. The second podcast you were on, I'm keeping it as a lost files unless we have an emergency, like we can't get a show out. That one's dropping, right? Because it's a hilarious one, but you know why I never released it? You disappeared the very next day. All your social media was deleted the very next day. I was like, did I kill this man? Fucking.
Well, it's the irony of that is I think after I don't think I had the gym at the time, did I?
You were talking about it, or you said that you were gonna buy a gym. Yeah.
Yeah. So I think after that podcast was when I was like, all right, I have to change my life. And then the gym came about because I literally woke up on my garage floor like 5 a.m. that next day, and I was like,
I've got to buy this gym.
I gotta do something different here, man.
Those are the old school 3-hour shows, dude. Like, we don't do those anymore. Those were killing us.
Those were so. Well, I was already hungover, and I was drinking Bloody Marys, and I remember I bought like this 24-pack of Fireball airplane bottles, and we did like 17 of them.
Yeah. Dude,
that was my first show. Dude, I had a handle. I probably had half a handle of fucking Fireball.
Back in the day, we would put them down.
Well, I think the night before, because remember we used to get on lives.
Yeah.
Late at night, and I think the night before we had a late live, night. So,
dude, between the late night, what we call them, Burley After Dark, Between
Yes.
between the
Yeah.
Burleys After Dark and Big Hobbs, like that's the reason this show exists. You know, like, those fucking lives would kill us, dude. People were passing
Oh,
out on the
man.
lives. It's just their
Yeah.
phone's still going, their head just kind of off to the side. You know, the
Yeah.
good old days. Oh shit, the
Oh,
Rev's
yeah.
in the chat. What's up, brother? Yeah, dude, those are the good old days. Now we're all like prim and proper. We got to do an hour and a half. And we're worried about, ratings. But hey,
it's
so
fun.
how's the gym doing, dude?
Jim's doing great. Yeah, it's doing good. It took a while. I had a year of learning and a lot of mistakes and, just trying to get to know the business and everything. But we're in May will be 2 years. So
You know what? Now that I'm thinking about it, you must have already had the gym because you were talking about training a baseball team or some shit.
okay, yeah, I want to say it's right when I got it, right when I took it over. That seems about right.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, yeah, the first year, like, I still drank a lot the first year I had it. And it was kind of like, I did good, but like I would have appointments and then I'd be like hungover. I'd be like, I can't make it.
Oh no. Oh no.
So I had a lot of those and, just trying to learn the business and stuff. And, I still wasn't like, perfect or getting where I needed to be. But so the first year was a heck of a learning curve. And then this past year, we just learned more and more. And then I kind of quit drinking, a lot, and then really focused on the working out part of it and learning the business. So this year's been really good.
Whenever I posted that picture on Instagram, I got a couple of messages saying like he looks like a totally different fucking person now. I was like, yeah, dude. Like,
He can bench 125 now.
Yeah, I did. I've worked hard over the last 2 years in there, on myself. And that was the promise was, if I get this gym, I'm going to work out every week, every single week that I've had it. And I've worked out every single week since I've had it. So
That's crazy. That's awesome.
yeah,
I'm back in the gym right now. Today was my first day this week. These lunch meetings with beer. It's so nice. It's so nice.
yeah. Oh,
Pizza
dude.
and beer is so good.
Yeah, pizza's that's my favorite thing to eat. Like I don't eat barbecue anymore at all.
Yeah, dude, I got burnt the fuck out, bro.
Yeah, I don't have any grills or anything.
Ditched them
And,
all. Dude, you had
I did.
did you move? Because you had like a dope little setup out there, dude.
Oh, I still have it.
Oh, dude, fuck yeah.
But I just don't hang out there a whole lot anymore. I don't drink very often. Like this whole year, I actually quit the 1st of January. Did 75 hard.
We're gonna
And
talk
then,
about that in a little bit because I'm very interested. Yeah.
Oh, it's hard.
It's in the goddamn name. Yeah.
And then I just had my first beer when I finished 75 hard. I had a couple that night, and then I had a couple like the week later.
After that, okay, so like I did 90 days, like booze free, only drink water, no juice, no nothing, just water. 90 days, worked out 6 days a week and cardio 7 days, right? I lost 80 pounds in 3 months, 90 days, right?
Yeah.
It was fucking sick. Hey, this wasn't recently. This was years ago. Look at me. I'm a fucking piece of shit. But that worked. It was just so hardcore. But I remember that first meal. Like my first meal, I was at a comedy club. My first cheat meal. After 90 days, I went to a comedy club because that's my favorite fucking thing in the world. Had a 2 drink minimum, turned into like 8 goddamn Long Island iced teas. Auga. And I had like a fucking comedy club burger, which is dog shit. But dude, I felt so guilty the next fucking day. Dude, it
Yeah.
was so fucking bad.
Yeah, and that's what happens. Like, if I drink now, the plan was to not drink at all this year, and because I had some things happen the first of the year, and it stemmed from some things I said when I was drunk, and I was like, I'm just gonna quit. And then time goes by, and then now it's summer. I'm like, well,
yeah. They've forgotten by now. It's fine.
yeah. They're over it.
Are you like me with the barbecue? Like you don't use it because you don't want to. Like I like to cook and drink. So if I'm not gonna go outside and cook, if I'm not gonna be able to drink, then I don't really feel like cooking on the grill.
Yeah.
Is that why it stays out there so much?
That's a lot of it. But I think it's mostly just because I changed my eating habits, and most of the meat I eat is generally pretty lean, chicken, pork, but not smoked with barbecue sauce.
The Rev in the chat just now said, "Try going 12 years clean and sober." Yeah, that's tough. Yeah, that's tough.
Oh, dude, yeah. Alcohol for me is a hey, see you, buddy. Is an MFer, man, because it's I use it so much to like not think about things, maybe take away some anxiety. And when you do that for 25 years, it becomes part of your routine, and it's really hard to walk away from that.
I think me and JD did one sober show on here, and we were just like, it was alright. It was okay. Yeah.
It's just weird. Like, and now I feel like if I, get drunk or drink a whole bunch of beer, I'm gonna ruin all the hard work I put in.
For sure.
So I feel guilty, and now I'm really hard on myself about it. But
what's your goal fitness wise?
For me, it's just about feeling good about myself. I think more than anything, and I kind of replaced lifting for the alcohol, because I get addicted to shit really easy. And, so when I really cut back on drinking, I think I used exercise to replace that fucking dopamine rush that I get from alcohol.
Fucking do that.
Well, I actually relate to what he's saying, but you also have the fucking, guess who's been drinking? The advantage of you work where you lift, right? So like I have to find time to go somewhere, and the second I have an ounce of a way out of it, I'm like, I'll just stay home.
I gotta get gas, and it's on the way home.
And it's right next to a Popeyes, and fucking
I mean, I still work a full-time job too, so I run the gym.
What? Wait, what?
Oh, wow.
Yeah, I work a full-time job.
God damn.
Okay, well, you really are top tier then. So.
You know what, dude? Quit making us feel bad. I appreciate that, Ryan. All right.
Let's take another drink there, bro.
But yeah, it gets exhausting, because I'm gone a lot. And most of the time, this is a break for me. I'm home early. Usually I get off work at 4:30. I get up to the gym by 5:30, and I don't usually get home till 8:30 or 9. I mean, 4 or 5 nights a week.
Damn. Wow.
Yeah, and then on Saturday I run circuit class at 9, so I'm there usually for 4 hours. And I mean, I'm there every day, and I rarely get time to get shit done, at home. And then I'm working out on top of it. So it's
wow.
I think that's another reason I just don't have time to drink.
Are you able to get 8 hours in still? Because that's part of the 75, right?
Of what's that?
8 hours sleep?
Oh no, it doesn't require sleep.
Oh, okay.
No.
So you're coming. Okay. So okay. Let's fucking just dive into it, because this is I know a lot about this. I looked a lot into it, and I'm like, boy, you are gonna have to really.
I don't even know. What
okay.
About,
okay.
so
Who's the guy who started it?
So Andy
Frisella. Okay, he's a cool motherfucker, but he's like a cut to the chase, no bullshit kind of guy. Came up with a program. It's not just fitness based. It fucks with your mind as well, right? And it's all about being mentally strong. I'm gonna let you take off with this in a second, Ryan. But I remember I read about it thoroughly. Went to a million websites, and I was like, man, I'm going to have to psych myself up to even start this thing, because okay, give us the breakdown, full breakdown.
Okay, so what you have to do is you work out for 75 days straight. You have to do 2 workouts, 45-minute minimum. So, and one has to be outside and one has to be inside. And like for the outside workout, I would go on walks, and I generally walked 2.3 miles every time.
And it's rain or shine,
And
right?
rain, shine. Yeah, I had several walks in the ice and the snow, several in the rain, and I would try to go in the morning, early about 6, and then but sometimes I'd have to do afternoon walks. But you have to have 3 hours in between both workouts as well, and on top of it, you got to drink a gallon of water a day. You got to, which was hard, and you got to you got to read 10 pages of a book that's like a positivity book.
Yeah, no fiction.
And, what's that?
There's no fiction,
Yeah.
right? Yeah.
Correct. Yeah.
Wow.
And then you have to no alcohol, and you can't cheat on your diet, which they're a little loose in the because people diet different ways. Like for me, it was just counting macros and making sure that I didn't go over my caloric intake.
Right.
But it was especially hard for me because of time management. Like I'd have to get up at 6, go for my walk, go to work, get home.
Uh-oh.
Oh, what happened?
Hold on. Something went out. Your mic went out or something, brother. What'd you do? As soon as you touched your shit. I can't hear you, brother. Is your microphone in your headphones? No? Huh. Something happened, brother. All I saw was what the fuck. I'm reading your lips.
Go down to your speaker on the right hand side at the bottom, and then click it, left click, and then see if your volume down there. See if you're, or actually, I'm sorry, maybe you should right click and then sound settings.
There, I got
There
you.
it
I
goes.
fixed
There
it.
it goes.
I fixed it. I
Okay.
fixed it. I
Okay.
forgot that I have access to Daddy's Beats. So.
Oh yeah. My fucking phone rang is what happened.
Oh, okay. All right. So the last thing we heard was the reading part. So you're having to read, and then you're waking. No, sorry, you're waking up at 6. You're waking up at 6.
Correct.
Go.
Yeah, sometimes doing the morning walks, sometimes doing the walks after work, and then doing the workouts, at night or when I get to the gym. So, and then trying to squeeze in a gallon of water every day.
The gallon of water is not that hard for me. I have a half-gallon jug that's like one of those metal. It's not a Yeti, but it's the same shit. And I can drink 2 of those easy in a day. So like that's not the problem for me. It's the fucking lunchtime is like you could eat this chicken breast, or everybody in the office is going to get pizza and beer.
Yeah.
Hmm.
I mean, oh, dude, and like our service department, they'd have donuts and fucking cake, and I just didn't even look at it. I'm
See,
like,
that would be the easy part for me. Donuts and cake, nah, piss on it.
yeah,
I don't even care.
yeah.
Sweets, I don't care, but savory foods, that's where I'm like, give it to me.
Yeah.
Oh, savory all day.
Yeah.
Savory all day. Like I've said this on the show 1,000 times, but like you're not gonna get me into a rape van with candy. But if you had like a charcuterie board, I'm in. You know, you could rape me with some savory shit, dude. Like,
Yeah.
so hey, what part of the country are you from again? I told you that earlier, and you never fucking told me. You said snow, so I'm like, okay, he's obviously above the Mason-Dixon. So,
yeah, I'm in Illinois,
oh, okay, that's right. Okay, Chicago area or different?
Southern Illinois.
Southern Illinois. Okay,
Yeah, by
now
St.
it's
Louis,
coming back
kinda
to me.
10 minutes. Yeah, by St. Louis.
Okay, it's all coming back to me. It's been 2 goddamn years, sir.
It's been a while. Yeah.
You fucking peered on me.
I
I
did.
was like, my buddy's gone. Fucking- we used to talk damn near every day.
I deleted that account. I think just to focus on the gym. That was the deal. Was like it was a distraction, and I knew that with a new business, I was like, I could probably just get rid of this for now.
Is it moving in a positive direction now? Like after focus?
Yeah, I mean, I don't make a ton of money, but what I get out of it is, the most important. Like I love my members, and I love training, some of the baseball kids, and it's really good for me,
Hell yeah, dude, that's all that matters. That's all that fucking matters. At the end of your life, you're gonna look back and not regret. You know what I mean? So
Yeah,
like,
I enjoy it. You know, my son works out there with me a lot, and it's awesome. So, you know.
are you single still?
Yes. Yeah.
What's-
I don't
what-
have time to date.
No,
I just
hold
don't
on,
have time
hold
to
on,
date.
hold on. I'm leading into something here. What's the old single mom personal training like, brother? Huh?
Oh,
Huh?
well, so I don't do
You
the
help them
personal training.
flex their shit? Huh?
Yeah. I actually, you know, I do look for that. I'm hoping I can meet somebody that comes into the gym that's kind of like-minded, you know, like, I mean, I go out on dates, but it's like the same shit. They want to go to bars, they want to do that, and like, I want somebody to better my life, not,
Yeah.
you know, go backwards, and so I'm kind of
Well, you want them to go backwards, right on that dick. Just
well, yeah,
hey,
in
Dave,
that sense.
just let them go 30 miles an hour with your back to a wall. Just let them slam on that shit. Fucking
Oh my god.
bring it, horse.
Yeah.
If there's any slutty chicks listening, hit up old Ryan over here.
Yeah, what's up?
What up, whores?
But yeah, I don't. I have a personal trainer at the gym. She does all the personal training, so it's cool.
How is she?
Oh, she's a good friend of mine. So she's,
Gay. Okay.
well, she's married to the guy that runs the strongman team. So
Okay.
he's cool. They're both super cool.
Oh, do you know what
read the chat right? Read the last comment in the chat.
Oh, the last comment in the chat. And after the nooner, you get a Capri Sun and some fruit snacks.
with the single moms.
Oh, with the single moms. Yeah. Get some orange slices in that motherfucker.
Yeah.
Also, you forgot to mention what happens if you fuck up, like on day 22.
Oh, dude, you got to start over.
You
gotta
start over
start
at day 1, dude.
Day one. So, yeah, and I cleaned the original 75 hard perfect. Like, I nailed it.
Yeah.
It was fucking hard, and there was days where I was like, I'm not going to finish this. You know?
Like, what was your transformation the first time around?
Like, weight loss-wise?
Weight loss, or muscle gain, or whatever, you know?
I had, I didn't really measure the muscles, but I know that, like, in December when I went to the doctor, I weighed 283, and then when we had our strongman event, which was 2 weeks before I ended 75 hard, I weighed 255. So
No, hell yeah.
I dropped a lot of weight.
So you lost 30. I'm guessing you lost 30 pounds of body weight, but I'm guessing you gained a shitload of muscle weight too, especially on that diet. Yeah.
Yeah, because I was eating a shit ton of protein, and I was lifting like crazy. I mean, because I was training for a strongman event as well. So it was like, I was doing 75 hard, and I'm, trying to lift my ass off in the gym. So, and at the event, I pulled 460 dead and lifted some heavy ass shit. So it was, I think, all the way around pretty successful.
All right, I'm gonna do the bro move. You ready? Bro moves. You ready?
Sure.
How much you benching, bro?
I told you 135.
He said 125 earlier.
I kind of giggled at that. I'm right at 285 right now.
Hell yeah. Okay.
I was trying to get to 300 last year, but then I got focused on 75 hard and that event, and I really quit benching. But I just benched like a week ago, and I got 275 up, no issue.
What was your max when you started?
Like 135.
No shit. No shit.
Wow.
Dude,
Yeah.
that's
Told
it.
you.
Wait,
Told
since
you.
January. We're at April 13th. You've gone up that much in
Oh,
fucking.
I'm talking in 2 years.
Oh god damn! I was like, I'm
Yeah,
doing
he had
25 hard
he's had
or
the gym
75
since
hard tomorrow.
2021.
Yeah.
I was like, I'm doing this tomorrow.
It took that long. Like, it took that long to get, from 135 to just under 3. So, that's how long it takes to.
And that's
to
your
build
one
up
rep
muscle.
max, right?
Correct. Yeah.
I saw you. Was it you or somebody else? Did you bust out 10 at 225?
Yeah, I can do 10 at 225.
Yeah. Most I could ever do was like 5 at 225, but my max ever was 265. That's the max I've ever benched ever in my life. Yeah.
My max was 225, and
Yeah.
I was struggling to get that one. But
Yeah.
I was also 18, and I haven't worked out since then.
How much? What's your deadlift?
When my max was at the strongman event, I hit 460.
Cool.
And then I actually the next move up was 510, and I got that, I think, a couple corners of that up. So I was probably, but 460 is my PR for deadlift.
That's fucking sick, dude. What you squatting?
So I just started squatting again, and I do box squats, and I'm right around.
That's all I
300.
do is box squats. It's the safest fucking thing, dude. It really.
is.
We're getting older, our knees. So yeah.
Yeah.
Ooh, my knees are terrible.
Yeah. So box squats just work better for me, but I float around 300 on the squats for reps. I usually do about 6 or 7 reps at 300.
Oh, that's
Or
fucking
275 or
solid. How old are you?
285. I'll be 46 this year.
God, you're old, dude. Come on, dude.
I know.
Dude,
I
I
know.
thought you were. When did you get so old? Last time we talked, you
Well-
weren't so old.
Well, I think that was another issue with the drinking with me is the hangovers now are just fucking brutal, man. Like 2-3 days I'm out, and then I get anxiety, and like when I was running the gym, I would drink, and then I'd miss the gym the next day, and I would feel like shit for 2 days, and it would just mess the whole week up, and I think I just got tired of doing that.
Well, that plays into why we changed the time on this podcast, dude. Me and JD were, dude, the next day. He's a trooper. He's making it to work just half dead, and I'm fucking like, I'm 4 hours late to work.
Texting me at 10 o'clock, going, "All right, I just woke up. I'm on my way."
Man.
So.
Are you still in the oil business?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. A different company now, better position, and a lot less supervision. So I can handle way coming in late. They don't even notice. So
that's good. That's good.
But so the Rev says old age and treachery beats youth and skill any day. Well, you know what? It's because you're saying that because you're old, Rev. Dude, me and JD are still spry in our 30s, dude. Just heavy dicks. Heavy dicks. The Rev is pretty cool. The Rev is pretty cool.
I don't. Was he around when I was on?
No. He's a new addition to the show.
Oh,
yeah,
okay.
he's actually gonna be on the show May 18th, I believe. So
Gotcha.
it's gonna be a fucking fun time. But we dude, so much has happened since you've been on last, dude. You've missed out on so much.
Yeah.
So
what's been
much,
going
dude.
on?
I mean, I think JD is like super into black chicks now. I really love Asian masseuses. Wink. But I can't go to them unless they still have rope burns on their arms. Like I need the fresh ones.
Holy Moses.
But you know what I do have? I got some fucking stories, sir. I got some stories. All right, so we'll start off slow. Anybody here drink Monsters? I know you don't, fucking Ryan, you healthy fuck.
Yeah,
What about you, JD?
No, it's too much sugar.
Your device is offline. To connect, swipe down from the top of your screen. Then go to
What is that?
What's that noise?
Did I say anything that sounded like the word Ziggy?
Is it? If you,
I don't even have it set up to. I can say Alexa all day. You know what's funny though is whenever people are at home listening to this show, hey Alexa, how do I build a bomb? And now they're all in trouble.
Nothing. And you're gonna hear in a minute.
Yeah, exactly. Hey Alexa, how do I overthrow the government? So you're all in trouble now. But okay.
We have headphones on.
So Monster is suing the fuck out of people that even remotely say the word monster in their name. It's fucking crazy. I'm going to show you this shit. You got to talk back so there's not just dead air. Cool.
I think
Thanks, guys.
I think the dead air thing, like, it's. I don't think it's that. Like, I was watching Two Bears One Cave, and they were like,
Fuck those guys.
oh, please. Like, I was like, I don't think this dead air thing is that bad. Like, it's. We gotta.
Oh, you see dead air on the Joe Rogan podcast.
Fuck Joe Rogan. We're better. All right. Fucking bald bitch.
That was my dead air vamp.
Yeah.
When they get so fucked up, though, they just zone out.
Let's see here. Yeah, well, 420's coming up. Ooh. Oh, you want to get all fucked up, JD? You want to get high as fuck for 420 show? It's a Thursday night.
I can't do that shit.
Wink. Wink.
So what's up with the monster thing?
I'm trying to pull it up, dude. Just keep talking. Keep talking. There's not a whole lot of dude. You don't remember?
I was not definitely watching that shit, dude. That's the worst.
Two Girls, One
thing
Cup
I've ever
was
seen in my
amazing,
life.
dude.
It's the worst fucking thing I've ever seen in my life.
Yeah, that's horrific.
That is literally the top. That is my number one thing. Most disgusting.
Well, you guys have never.
What was the one? One guy, one jar.
Yeah, I was about to say that's way worse than Two Girls, One Cup. One man, one jar.
Horrible.
One man, one jar. Have y'all ever seen that?
I think we talked about it before, and I will never watch it because I don't want anything else to compare to Two Girls, One Cup.
So I can't find this shit, but you know what? Let's go ahead and deviate. We'll come back to Monster. Yeah, so I'll play it on this show. I don't give a fuck.
Oh, dude, no way.
So so all you see in the video is a pair of white legs. Walk up and there's like a little medium-sized mayonnaise jar sitting on the floor, empty. And he turns around, toes face towards the camera, and then you see him squat down, then you just see his little fucking dangly dick. And then he just slowly squats over this jar. Takes the jar into his anus. Okay? You ready for this, JD? He takes it in, and you hear it go. You hear it go. It breaks. It breaks inside of his butthole, and he's quiet. He's quiet. The dude is just like, okay, and he starts slowly pulling shards of. There's blood pouring from his asshole. Okay, he's slowly pulling shards of glass from his asshole. And at a certain point, I think he pulls like 3 or 4 out, right, Ryan? And you just hear him go, ah! And then the video cuts.
I think when I got to the part of him actually like getting on is when I said, fuck this.
Oh, no, dude, you're such a pussy. You gotta fucking know. Dude, I sent that video to like fucking my grandmother. Like, I was like, everybody needs to see this. Okay?
I think we talked about it. I think we talked about it one time in the chat.
You know what?
Because maybe Brandon brought it up or something, and I was like, no, please don't. And then somebody sent it, and I was like, well, motherfucker, I gotta watch it now.
Yep.
Yeah. So I watched it, and it still wasn't as bad to me, though.
It's pretty fucking bad.
I'm
catching viruses as we speak. So just letting you know, I'm about to play it.
On YouTube?
No. They'll just get to
they'll
just get to hear the audio. But I'm going to share it with y'all. Of course, I'm no queer. All right, here we go. One man, one jar.
Tub Girl. What's Tub Girl?
Oh, Tub Girl's rough. Okay, hold on. Let me pause that. Let me share the screen with you fellers. Ooh. Okay, you ready? Do not look away. JD, you ready?
God.
JD, you ready? It's really loud. Turn it down slightly. Here we go. Ryan! Hold on, wait for it.
No, I can't see
Jesus.
How did he take it so easily? That's the terrible part.
Dude,
It's the Don't look away. You can't look away.
I can't look, man.
Wait for it. You're gonna hear it. I'm gonna turn it up and you hear the crunch. Wait for it. I don't remember it being 3 minutes long. All right, I must have saw the edited version. This is now for pleasure. Okay, all right.
Oh my god.
Here we go. Here we go. Oh! Oh! Crunch. And he's already leaking. He's already leaking. He's already leaking. Can you imagine?
I'm telling that guy had to have died.
No. How do you explain that when you go to the hospital?
How do you meet a girl and be like, yeah, I'm that one guy.
Oh, he ain't interested in girls, bro.
Good valid point.
Dude, that's like a half a quart of blood already, dude. Jesus Christ. Also, get a circumcision, you unchristian fuck.
Oh my god. Are we the only people that can see this?
Yes, 100%. We're streaming live on YouTube. I can't show this to everybody.
I'm like, if my family's watching this,
Listen to
right now,
the
they're like,
listen.
What kind of podcast is he on?
Oh, yeah. You didn't warn him? Jesus. You knew what you were getting into, Ryan. I don't know why you didn't. Dude, he's just digging in there, bro.
I mean, that's terrible.
Oh, I don't remember this video being so long. Oh, my God.
Dude, that tests my gag reflexes.
You can't put a tourniquet on
dude.
that.
Dude, I mean, how do
Dude,
you drive?
How do you call the hospital? How do you call So
I was making a video and it fucked up. All right.
I've gotten weak in my old age.
I mean, it's still not as gross to me though. Like, I mean, that's pretty fun. That's dude. How much longer does this have? That's a lot of fucking blood on the floor.
All right, here comes the scream.
Because he stood up.
Here we go. Oh, he didn't scream. Maybe I remembered it wrong.
Whew. That's some brutal shit.
God.
damn.
Okay.
Jeez.
I've got to talk amongst yourself.
Oh, come on, man up.
Yeah, that was bad.
Fuck both of you.
That's bad.
Hold on.
Blood doesn't. That's the one thing that doesn't bother me is blood, and when people hurt themselves like that or some shit. I don't know.
Dude,
That
remember
was
when
not as bad to me as two girls, one cup.
Yeah, that's disgusting. But like, remember when Faces of Death came out back in the, like that was the first real shock video. That was like in the 90s or the late.
There was a bunch of
early
them.
90s. Yeah.
I don't remember. I don't know what that is.
Like this shit was on VHS. And
Yeah, you get them at gas stations.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was fucked up.
Dude, I'm still about to puke. What the fuck?
It's so
Dang.
it's
That
so
was-
bad.
Yo,
That was not that bad to me. I mean, it wasn't good, but it wasn't disgusting to me.
Because you want to shove a mayonnaise jar up your butthole.
Well, you know what the good thing about mayonnaise jars is? They're plastic. So
Not that one, sir.
that was a pickle jar. Did you not see the green lid?
I
That was Mount Olive.
Is Mount Olive? That was my brand. The funny part was, yeah. So the Rev said I had the whole Faces of Death VHS collection.
Yeah. Yeah.
No, like say okay. So here's what I remember of Faces of Death. I remember a lot of them look super fake,
And I think they proved they were a lot of them were fake.
but there was a few of them that were like, huh.
Yeah.
Dude, so Faces of Death was just like people getting killed in the worst ways, JD.
Yeah.
Oh, Pain
Like
Dude, Pain Olympics I'm very familiar with. Do you remember Pain Olympics,
seen-
Ryan? The dude puts his balls on a fucking cutting board with a hatchet and just chops his balls off. Now, a lot of those were proven to be false too. It was a lot of like up and coming like movie, like
wannabes?
not like movie majors, you know, like college students trying to make like crazy videos for college like projects and shit. So and that's kind of what happened with the Faces of Death. Same situation. Yeah. But there was one with a monkey. Do you remember that one?
Brain. Yeah, they ate the monkey brain.
They killed the monkey, was alive,
Yeah.
killed it, and then they ate the brains. Dude, it looked real as fuck.
Yeah, it looked real. Yeah.
So
No,
Yeah.
missed that one.
no, it's on your playlist. Remember?
It's on my playlist.
Yeah, it's on your playlist. I put it on there for you. You were like, man, this black guy with his brains getting eaten. I was kidding. I was kidding.
You fucking said that.
Oh. All right. Hey, hope your family's not watching, bro. Well, I don't give a fuck. What the fuck, dude? Like, you knew what you were getting into, Ryan. Come on. This hasn't changed. You just remember this one. Right?
Not to the last one, no.
Dude, we're 41 minutes in. That means we would have been about what, at least 6 fireball shots in at that point.
Oh,
Yeah.
dude. It was so bad. Yeah.
Yeah, we had to stop the shots thing. I mean, I still got the thing. I still got the. Now we just do it with beer.
I can't even remember what happened. I don't know if I just quit talking or just disappeared or what happened.
I don't know. I think it's closer to 4 hours, that podcast. I probably have to
Really?
edit it down. You're a changed man now. But it will be released one day. I have it on this computer. You know?
I think I fell like 2 or 3 times.
Oh, yours was 6 hours,
yeah.
JD.
6 hours?
Yours was 6. Yeah, you kept dropping your phone over and over and over again.
Oh my God.
You're
I
like,
didn't know it
oops,
was 6
sorry.
hours.
Oops, sorry. Oops, sorry.
Holy shit.
I want to say that it was during the day too. Like I was.
Oh,
out
it
in my
started. It
garage.
started off during the day, yeah, and then it was night when it was over, yeah. Those are the
Yeah.
good old days when we could still party on a Saturday.
Yeah.
Now,
Yeah.
now no guests
remember-
want to come on a Saturday.
I remember I woke up the next, or I guess in the middle of the night, and I was like, I don't think I finished that podcast.
Oh, you did, you did.
Oh. I just checked out, I guess.
Oh, we both did for sure, dude. Those days I don't remember most of the shows.
Yeah.
Like you can't go 3 hours just hard drinking and expect to like make sense. You know, that is where the core audience came from, though. So shout out to those people.
Yeah. Burley After Dark.
Burley After Dark were like those are the heavy hitters back in the day.
Man. I remember our time would run out. We'd switch different.
Different
You gotta
accounts.
see what-
Yeah. All right, you start a live. Start a live. You know?
Yeah.
It's just so fun fact. So, do you remember whenever I would try to invite people live and they wouldn't do it, and I'd be like, "Oh, you're a faggot." Blah.
Oh,
So-
dude, yeah.
So
yeah.
some dude, I don't know how long ago was that, JD? Like 6 months ago. That
Yeah, I was
came-
about to say it wasn't that long ago. I know
Yeah.
what you're talking about now.
like 6 months ago. This dude finally, I guess, had enough of me. Something I posted pissed him off. So he hits up later on. Rev, have good on your show, dude. Rev has a podcast too.
Oh, cool.
His starts in about 15 minutes. But this dude had enough of something I posted because you know what I post. And fucking, he's like, "You called me a faggot on your live because I wouldn't join. Fuck you. I'm gonna fucking come ruin your life." I was like, "All right, let's go." And fucking, you know, everybody started
who are
attacking this
you?
fucking guy, dude.
And then and then I said something to him too, and he came after me, and I was
Yeah.
like, I don't even know who the fuck you are. Or maybe he said something to me. I don't know.
Yeah, it turned out to be about 5 or 6 people going after this. So yeah, Cena Exiled said, "I remember that shit." Fucking talking about this. Yeah, it was a whole thing because I was like, all right. So I just took to my stories. This fucking faggot right here. Blah 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 blah. I fucking found out where he lived, his address, everything, and fucking started posting it. You know, eventually he just blocked me. So you can't do that to me, dude. I internet very well. I'm gonna find out everything about you. Do not put your real name on the internet, people. Ryan, shout out. Don't put your real name on the internet.
I'm pretty sure you've already said my name like 4 times already. So
Yeah, it happens. Oh, do you know about Buc-ee's, dude?
Nah.
You
what's that?
never seen Buc-ee's, like the gas station with that beaver and shit?
No.
Oh man, it's like you're not on social media anymore.
Well, I'm on Facebook and
You're not on TikTok?
yeah, I have a TikTok, but I just really use that at night before I go to bed just to laugh at shit. But
I was about to say just to laugh because that's all.
Yeah.
I
TikTok's
dude, I
good
can't
for.
get on TikTok anymore. Send me a link. I'll look at it. Just in the link, I cannot open the app because
Really?
I will lose 2 hours of my life.
oh, that's
Two.
what happens to me too. Yeah, I keep watching and
Yeah, you're
scrolling.
it's just monotonous scrolling.
What did I tell you the other day?
recognized that in myself, and I was like, yeah, you got to stop this, dude.
I'm pretty sure I wasted like 5 hours the other day.
Yeah, just like
It was fucking terrible. Like and you don't even realize it. Like I'm like, oh my god, it's fucking 12 o'clock in the afternoon. Like I gotta get up and fucking do something.
wait, hold on.
I like
Cena
I like it,
exiled
though.
as Brandon, I think. You remember Brandon? That Asian guy who thought he was Asian, but turns out we did a 23andMe. Turns out he's not Asian at all. It's hilarious. Remember him?
Yeah.
He's about my size. He used to be on all the lives back in the day. You remember him at all?
Brandon.
Brandon, yeah. King IPA.
Yes, I do. Yeah.
And what was the other one? Craft and Cookery. That was the
Yeah, Craft and Cookery.
one
as
that
well.
got hacked.
Yeah, he got hacked. He got fucked over.
Yeah.
But
At the time though, like there was always that war between charcoal guys and like Traeger.
the good old days. Yeah, the good old days when nobody got all butthurt whenever it just went after people.
right. Yeah. They're always bickering about, charcoal and pellet smokers and
I will say my little thing took off for 2 years straight, and then I just gave up on it. But the National Day of Charcoal I did on the same day as Traeger Day every year. People were fucking getting after it. It was pretty good.
Yeah. I did a thing called Charcoal Nation too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fucking awesome. The good old days of this shit.
That was fun.
Do you have one more light you can turn on in that room? Your face is getting darker as the background gets darker.
Yeah. It's getting dark here. Sorry.
There we go. There he is.
Yeah.
All I saw was white headphones, and I was like, yeah, we lost them. Yeah. It's fucking
Yeah,
That happened
flashbacks.
again.
I'm actually sitting in my recliner, just kind of chilling.
Dude, were you shaving your head last time you were on? I don't remember this.
Yeah, I've always had a bald head. Yeah.
Have you always had the beard? Something's different
No,
about you.
no,
Okay.
I didn't have a beard.
That's
I think
the
I
difference.
had a real thin goatee, and I was fat.
I don't remember you being fat. I don't remember that.
I was pretty overweight, but
You did.
How tall are you?
5'10".
5'10"? Man. I do not remember you being 285.
When you were doing this, how many? You weren't putting all of these on YouTube, were you?
What's
Burley?
that?
No,
Early.
no. Dude, we're only like 5 months into YouTube. Yeah, so.
Okay,
Yeah.
I thought it wasn't.
We're late to the game. It was all audio. So then they didn't have to see how drunk we really were, Ryan. So they didn't have to see how bad it really was.
Was it all audio back then?
Back then, yeah.
You had a couple. You had a couple of.
We put like little clips up, and I think but I had shitty internet back then. Like my house had just been flooded because of that Texas freeze. So I was working in my daughter's bedroom with no carpet, only concrete on the floors and shit. And fucking I would try to upload something, it would take like 3 goddamn hours. The production's got a little better since then. So
Yeah. I've touched base with a few of the old, actually Javi just followed me back, I think yesterday. And then, because I love, Javi's awesome. And,
Dude, he was
Angel.
Oh, you found Angel?
Awesome.
I know,
Yeah,
dude.
she's
I know you were you love that bitch. So
She's super talented.
I talk to her every fucking day, dude. Yeah, she's fucking
she's
great.
Awesome.
All right, let's hit back on this monster lawsuits thing. Anybody who has the name Monster, including video games like Monster Wars and shit like that, are getting lawsuits from Monster. Fucking, you have our name, change your name, blah, blah, blah. Like, just nasty fucking lawsuits, dude. Millions upon millions of dollars. Like, small video game companies. Fucking, it's crazy. They're going lawsuit happy, dude. How crazy is that shit?
What's the point?
Litigation to break a fucking small company. the amount of money you're going to spend in lawyers is going to break your company.
Yeah.
How shitty is that?
Yeah.
Isn't Monster owned by Coca-Cola or some such shit? Like, dude, it's fucking crazy, dude.
Well, so they're a big sponsor of the UFC. You know, I'm a huge fight fan. And
What'd you think of the Adesanya thing?
Oh, it was epic. Dude.
Great, dude. Great.
What a way to redeem yourself, man.
What did you think it was kind of shitty what he did to old boy's kid? It was kind of shitty. Dude's like 12 years old.
Yeah. The kid's crying. And
the kid's crying. He's like, "Fuck you." Fucking.
It was a little tasteless, but that's Izzy's kind of cringe anyway, so it wasn't shocking.
Did you see the Diaz fight they just dropped?
Yeah, was it Logan Paul or Jake Paul?
It's got to be Jake Paul. Yeah. Logan Paul's in WWE now. Yeah.
He is. What do you think about the acquisition of WWE from UFC? Or their
It's
umbrella
the old
company?
man's got to get out, dude. His storytelling was bad. I just got JD into WWE. Just got him in at WrestleMania.
I watched WrestleMania actually.
What'd you think of day 2?
It was worse than day 1.
Day 1 was awesome.
I mean, yeah, that's what I'm saying. Day 1 was really good.
Dude, day 1 was awesome, and then day 2, I was like, "What the fuck's going on?" Dude?
Yeah, day 2 sucked. I tell you, the match I thought was really good was the Charlotte Flair match.
Dude, I hate that bitch.
I do too, but that was a good match.
It was the only good match of the night, though. You know what happened, right? So that bitch in the Ronda Rousey fight broke her foot, like at the very beginning. Hence why they were hidden off to the side, and she came in with no shoe, and the match just ended super fast, right?
Yeah, that match sucked.
And then now they're stalling for time. They just lost a shitload of time. Did you notice how long, like, the shit was in between matches? Mm-hmm. At one point, I texted JD. I was like, "It's been over an hour without wrestling, dude." Like, they were stalling.
Yeah.
And then
That's the one I watched.
And then the Hell in the Cell match where old boy fucking got hit with a ladder and split his head wide open.
Yeah.
That match, apparently it leaked. That match was supposed to go on for another like 35 minutes. They had to stop it early because he was bleeding out.
Yeah, they stapled him in the ring, I think.
Yeah, you're right. Like, but that gash was like, dude, like a loose pussy on his head. It was bad, dude.
Yeah, it was bad. I don't know, the wrestling's not like, I like the old Attitude Era, man. So it's like,
that's the best. Well, okay, so I'm guessing you're a lot like me, where you just hit the pay-per-views.
Well, I have it. What's it on? Not
Peacock.
Pluto, but,
Peacock.
I have Peacock.
Yeah.
So it's free.
Yeah, you're not watching. You're not watching Raw. You're not watching SmackDown. Right. But fucking, when there's a pay-per-view, I'm watching. Just because there's gonna be some good shit in there.
Yeah, I was like, what the hell, I'll watch it. But like the fucking UFC cards are $72 now.
Oh no, I'll send you a link. I haven't paid for a UFC and I haven't missed one in years.
Oh, they're so expensive.
Yeah, don't pay for them. I got you, bro. If you don't mind watching on your tablet or your fucking, computer, I got you. So.
Now, me and my son we like to watch them and make snacks and just kind of make a night out of it. But
do you watch every one?
Every single, well, unless it's just a card that I think isn't worth spending this.
Yeah, that's what, dude. Almost $80 to. Do they still do the SD versus HD shit?
No.
Okay. I watch
dude.
Every fight night. It never fucking fails. My DM on Instagram blows up. You got that link, bro? You got that link? It's like, yeah, I got the link. Fucking the one.
I tell you, some of the free ones are end up being really good cards though too.
That's the beauty of MMA, dude. Is fucking even the fights you never heard of the two people, bangers.
Barn burners.
I'm trying to get JD into it. I think you'd enjoy it if you started watching, bro.
It's cool.
There's a lot.
Slap fighting. I can't get into the slap shit yet. No, I don't like.
I don't know where to watch it.
I just don't know if I want to. Like.
Oh no, they have volunteered for CTE. Let's go, motherfuckers.
Yeah. Give me brain damage.
Yeah, let's fucking go, dude. I don't know if it's Russian or what, but they got like chicks slapping the fuck out of each other.
Oh, I know.
And then
It's
they'll pull
crazy.
their tits out at the end. I'm like, this is what we need in America. How come these fucking communist fucks get to have this shit? Fucking. All right, I gotta pee. Y'all go.
There's a couple these I think like in maybe Russia where there's like 3-on-3 MMA fighters, and they all just beat the shit out of each other.
No, I hadn't.
Yeah.
I don't mind it. Like I'm into like if I come or if he says something to like bring it up, like, hey, you need to watch this, then I will. I just don't like think about it and to turn it on is all.
Yeah.
You know, but if he's like, hey, watch this right quick, and then I'm like, oh shit, and then we're texting the entire time, like, oh my god, look at that, you know. So I enjoy it. I just don't think about, oh, this is what's happening tonight. Is all.
Yeah. Yeah. Do you guys watch any of the boxing matches? Like, did you guys watch any of the Jake Paul boxing matches?
I was never paying for any of that.
Yeah, same
I would.
here.
I would.
You
I would
know a
watch the
guy.
highlights the next
You
day.
know a guy.
So those I would do, you know, we'd find them online.
Hit up your boy. I got the perfect link every time. HD. All right.
Yeah, so he's fighting what, Nate Diaz? next, I
Nate
guess?
Diaz. It's like August or something. I'm watching the shit out of that.
I still don't know if those are rigged fights, man, because some of the guys he beat should have beat him.
What, like
I
the
think
basketball player and shit?
Well, some of the MMA fighters that he fought, you know.
Who?
Well,
Jake
Anderson
Paul?
Silva. Yeah.
Jake Paul
Or who
fought
did-
Anderson Silva?
No, maybe Logan Paul fought him.
But it was a
Oh, no,
Paul brother?
Somebody fought Anderson Silva.
Yeah, who fought Anderson Silva?
I think.
But
it was
the
Jake
problem is
Paul.
it's boxing. It's a different
Maybe it
sport,
was.
dude.
And Jake
It's
Paul
a
won, I
different
think.
spot. It's a
Yeah, but am I the only one who thinks that Jake Paul was supposed to win
I mean, dude,
for
here's
money?
the
For
thing.
money purposes, like I
Man,
mean, that's
if
it,
you-
just for money purposes.
If you say I'm going to give you, if they're going to give me $10 million to take a dive, I'm going to say, okay, why the fuck not?
Oh yeah, for sure. But I also think, what's up, Trumpet Master? I think that, I mean, dude, Anderson Silva has a much bigger legacy to uphold than a Jake Paul brother or a Paul brother. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but if you lose, I mean, his legacy's already there. in
Is it
MMA.
though?
If you
Because
lo-
he left because of steroid uses, right?
No, I mean, he got busted, yeah.
And he was
but
arguably the greatest ever until Jones showed up.
Dude, Jones he's a fucking that dude's-
Another guy that's been popped 1,000 times. You know,
He's been, you know, I think a lot of them do it. You know,
they all do it. To quote the late great Nate Diaz,
yeah,
everybody's on steroids. Everybody's on steroids.
Yeah. I think most of them do.
Here's the deal, though.
almost
I'm a
have- you
Diaz
almost have
fan,
to.
bro, and I don't think he's the guy to take a fall.
No, I don't either.
I am a Diaz. Like, I think his pride is bigger than money.
Oh, I love them both. I love him and his brother. Yeah, they're both awesome.
Guess we'll see then, huh?
His brother is cool, but Nate is the star.
Yeah.
Nate's
See,
the
you-
star.
If he loses, you know
Yeah.
it's about money then.
No, not necessarily, because it is a different sport. Boxing's different. I'll give him that. Everybody discounts the Paul kid. He's a good fighter.
The dude is a good boxer.
He's
And
a
he
good
works hard.
boxer.
He's a hard worker. He's a hard worker.
He has learned the craft, and dude, that one fight where he knocked old boy clean the fuck out, he did a legit fake into the body and just knocked that motherfucker clean out. It was
that
a
Ben
real
Askren?
fucking move, huh?
That was Ben Askren, I think.
Yeah, but it was a legit move. Like, even pro fighters were like, that was legit, you know? Like, I don't think these guys are taking a fall, like, in the way of, like, I'm going to get knocked out. I'm going to let you knock me out. That was a clean fucking hit, and he got knocked the fuck out, dude. Oh, I need that drop, dude. You got knocked the fuck out. I need that button. Hell yeah. I'm going to
Take shots off of there.
let me write that down.
What's that from? That's from Friday.
Yeah.
Yep, ready.
That was
Chris Tucker.
Chris Tucker. Yeah.
All right.
He's talking about Debo. Debo got
Debo.
knocked out.
You got knocked the fuck out.
Hey, did you guys watch the? Did you watch the Chris Rock?
Yeah, what'd you think of it?
I liked it.
Were you
I liked how he-
Were you an old school Chris Rock fan, like bigger and blacker and all that shit? Yeah.
I've always liked him, and I loved how he destroyed Will Smith at the end. I thought.
Did you watch it when it was live, like before he corrected it?
No.
Okay, so originally it aired live on Netflix.
Mm-hmm.
He fucked up that joke, the Will Smith joke, and
Yeah.
they corrected it afterwards. It's corrected now.
Yeah.
But remember when he's like the emancipation of fucking whatever? Yeah.
Oh, you know what? I did see that.
So
I did see that
he
part,
fucked
yeah.
up and said emancipation way early in the joke, which was like a killer
Right.
joke. But he fucked up and got ahead of himself, and I was like, "Oh, you fucked up!" You know?
He even said it. He goes, "Oh, I just fucked up."
Yeah,
the punchline."
So, but it's corrected now. You can't even tell a difference if you watch it now. Yeah, but it was a solid. Did you watch it, JD?
No,
It's pretty-
I saw it come up on there, but I didn't
It's
watch
pretty solid. The Will Smith part, because he's like, "Everybody called your wife a bitch. So and so said your wife's a bitch. So and so said your wife." He went on and on and on about all the people that called his wife a bitch. He's like, "I didn't call your wife a bitch, and you slapped me." You know, fucking. It was a pretty solid joke. I'll give him that. I think what bothered me a little bit about it was like his delivery hasn't changed since 1995. You know?
Not at all. No.
it. Yeah.
He
Like,
hasn't.
it wasn't perfect, but I thought it was watchable. And
This is just because I'm a comedy goddamn nerd, dude. Dude, since you've been on, how many weeks have we gone with straight comedians on here, dude? JD?
Since maybe the second or third week of January.
Yeah,
First,
we only
sometime.
have comedians on here now.
oh no shit.
Yeah, dude,
Yeah.
I fucking love comedians, and then I said, come on and just be funny, and then we just go now, dude. Yeah.
I love watching a good stand-up.
Who's your guys?
I mean, obviously, I was a huge George Carlin guy when he was around. I thought he was amazing.
Do you remember back whenever he was dropping the M bomb, talking about it's about intent. I can say the word bleh, and it doesn't mean anything because I'm not meaning it in a mean way. You couldn't get away with that shit now. There's no way, dude. There's no way.
No, it's funny. You go back and watch an old '90s show or anything like that, and like I always tell my son, like, yeah, that wouldn't fly these days.
Oh yeah. Well, dude, go back even 2000 shit, dude. Try to make Superbad today.
Oh yeah.
Try to make
Great.
Superbad or even Hangover 1. Try.
Yeah.
I don't know if anything's changed, but at the time, at least for a decade after that, it was the highest earning R-rated movie of all time, or R-rated comedy of all time.
The Hangover.
Yeah, the first one. Yeah,
Yeah.
I don't think you can make that movie now, because they're
I
talking
never
about
thought it was
roofies
great.
and all that shit.
Really?
Yeah.
You don't think you think it's that bad that you couldn't make that now?
Well, you can't even mention the word roofies without getting me too'd now, dude. You know.
Oh fuck yeah.
Okay.
That's
You
right.
know,
right.
that was my forte. What did Mike Epps say on there? He's like, "Why do they call them roofies? You end up on a roof or something?"
No, you always end up on the floor anyway.
Yeah.
They need to call them down or floories or downies.
They call them
or
flories or downies or something.
something. Yeah.
No, what's another one? I mean, even pretty much anything that like Seth Rogen and all those guys were doing in the early '90s, you couldn't do today, dude.
Yeah. Yeah.
You
times have
couldn't.
changed, man.
You would get canceled like a motherfucker, bro. It's crazy.
Yeah. Yeah.
Y'all been keeping up with what Elon's doing over at Twitter? Twitter's my new shit, by the way.
No.
I just
seen
like
something, he called some dude out on a BBC Live.
yeah, that just happened yesterday, but I'm talking about like before that, what led into that.
No.
Okay, I am I don't know, 15 years late on Twitter. I just discovered Twitter about a month ago, and it's my new favorite thing. I don't post on fucking Instagram hardly at all. So You're better off finding me on Twitter, folks. But also, have you ever been on Twitter, Ryan?
Yeah, like if I have a news story that I don't believe or something, I go right to Twitter and see what kind of reaction.
Have you ever found that people you follow put you in algorithms that you're just like, oh God, what the fuck?
Yeah, I see that people like stuff, and I'm like, where did that come from?
Oh, dude.
And then I'm like, oh, whoever this person is that I follow, they liked that.
I follow Anthony Cumia of the old Opie and Anthony show. I don't know if y'all remember that.
Yeah, I remember that. Yeah.
Okay, well, he's apparently super racist. And the videos he posts on there are just like a whole lot of the same thing. Now I'm in the algorithm. So now you see a whole group of one type of people beating up on a single type of people like us. And you're like, wow. And you don't want to say anything because you don't want to be looked at as racist. But if the roles were reversed, you'd be like, ooh, this would be a big news story. You know, like it's pretty wild, dude. The amount of videos there are of just a group of one color beating up a single person of our color would blow your
Twitter?
mind.
On Twitter?
On Twitter. I'll send you a couple videos. Just let me know your link, bro.
I don't even know what my account is. I have no idea.
All right. Well, hey, if you want to find us on Twitter, it's Rage and Pillage Pod on Twitter. I think that's the name. It might just be Rage and Pillage. I probably should check that. Actually, dude, do you want people to find you or no?
On Twitter?
Anywhere.
Oh, it don't matter. Maybe Instagram. It doesn't matter.
So we started doing this as well. So it's Rage and Pillage on Twitter for us. How can people find you if they just want to hit you up? Just, they might be interested in the 75 Hards and fitness. Yeah. And if some local people might want to join the gym, where can they find you, brother?
Yeah, on my Instagram, it's just my name. It's Ryan, R-Y-A-N, and then my last name, S-Z-Y-M-A-R-E-K. I probably could have came up with something catchier.
Rage Against the Kitchen was pretty sweet.
That was.
Hey, does the gym have an Instagram?
Yeah. It's the Complex Roxana.
Hell yeah.
R-O-X-A-N-A. Yeah.
Hell yeah. So follow that shit.
I started the personal one really to hold myself accountable for the 75 Hard, and now I got back on. I'm like, yeah, let's keep it. And I always think, maybe if other people see what we're doing, they'll may have to get in the gym. And
dude, it's motivational for me, dude. I see you out there on the track, fucking walking circles. Like, dude, I miss those days. I wish I had the time to do it. I'm gonna have to do some time prioritizing because I think I know how I feel right now, and I know that I need to get in better shape. I did do chest and tries today, so that's pretty solid.
That's a good mix. Yeah.
Yeah.
Just stick with it. But so I'm on phase 1 of 75 Hard actually right now. I'm on
doing it
day
again. Is this your first time through, or sorry, second or third time through?
So this is it's called phase 1. It's only 30 days, but it's the same shit, but you add 5-minute cold showers and 8 critical tasks, and then 10 minutes of visualization. And I've failed 2 weeks in a row on day 3.
Well, dude, the cold showers, I believe in. I believe in those. Have you ever taken a cold shower on purpose, JD?
Oh, yeah.
They're great.
Yeah.
They're great.
Awesome. Yeah.
And they actually,
I don't know if I would go great. But...
No, they help your circulation, and it gets you're burning calories as you're showering.
Right.
Yeah, because you're going, God damn it.
Basically, your pecker.
It fucking sucks. It fucking sucks.
I know it feels like you're only losing weight in your pecker because it just kind of sucks in. But
no, get back out here. Back out here.
I got to wash you. But I know I'm a firm believer in cold. Like my wife thought I was the weirdest person on the planet because I went through a phase. I probably went 6 or 8 months of nothing but cold shower. She thought I was the weirdest person in there because she could hear me every time I got in the shower just go, ooh,
Ooh, God damn it.
Yeah.
They're hard. I did a lot of cryotherapy when I was training for that strongman event.
Cryo's dope, dude. How long did you go? Like 3 minutes?
3 minutes.
Yeah.
Like a -200 or something
Yeah.
like that. Yeah.
That's something you need to check out too, JD. Like,
It's
I mean,
awesome.
it's always on
negative
Groupon.
200
It's always on
Celsius?
Groupon. Yeah. No, Fahrenheit.
Fahrenheit. Yeah.
Yeah.
What?
Get on
Yeah,
Groupon. You can do it for like $20.
Yeah. It's
How,
liquid nitrogen.
how long? That's not that long though. How long does that last?
3 minutes.
3 minutes. 3 minutes.
Yeah.
Okay. I was gonna
But you're
say,
not wearing
that-
clothes. You're wearing boxers and socks, dude.
Right,
and
that's what I'm
maybe
saying.
gloves depending on where you go.
That's what I'm saying. I was
Yes.
like negative 200 degrees. That's like you can't stay in that long.
But they have you been to the chambers?
No, what's that?
Not me.
Well, it's the same thing as the little fucking little thing that you stand in. You know, I'm big, so fucking I'm having to bring my shoulders in because I'm swole as fuck, bitches. But they have chambers where you walk into basically a freezer, and they shut the door.
Yeah,
Same-
That's what mine is. Yeah.
Same. Oh, that's what you do. Okay. Mine is like a little tube that like you step into, and you got your. Well, they tell you to keep your hands up so you don't get frostbite, but
Yeah.
you keep your hands up like this, and it's just like your neck is out of it. But I've done the chamber one time. That was fucking intense, dude.
Yeah.
JD, 3 minutes is tough.
I can imagine. That's why I was asking if that was Celsius or Fahrenheit.
No. It's negative. I think it was It was negative like 190 something or 200 somewhere around there.
I mean, I could. There's no way in hell I could go 3 minutes first try.
You could.
Oh,
I
it's
did
not
it
as
first
bad
try. I did it first
as
try.
you think,
Yeah.
It's not that bad.
My
feel-
wife did it first try. My mom was like, nah, a minute and a half. She was like, fuck this. She's also like older, so
That blood's already thin.
yeah. But yeah, dude, it works wonders, especially if you're sore. I did it whenever I was working out a lot, dude, and it fucking helps with your fucking soreness. Yeah,
For sure,
like a
yeah.
motherfucker. Do you? I know you've thought about it, Ryan. Yeah, you're on the same fucking mode that I am. Have you thought about buying like a little horse trough and filling it with ice?
I was getting ready to mention that. Yeah. Yeah, I definitely want to start doing some ice baths on the weekends up there.
What's your thoughts on Liver King?
I'm not into him. I don't know. He's a fatty.
he's-
Just like a fad.
He's kind of cool
Just-
though. He's kind of cool. I mean, the dude does the work. He does the work.
He did it, man. He did it. He did a shit ton of fucking human growth hormone.
Who
man.
gives a fuck? You still got to do the work. If me and you were to take human growth hormone and just sit around, I mean, dude, all right. Listen, I'm an example of what happens when you sit around and you still take this shit once a week. Okay,
What is that?
it's just testosterone.
Oh, I take
Yeah.
testosterone.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What's your
So-
mLs?
Well, I do. I guess 1 milliliter a week.
They told me to do the one, but I was like, fuck it. I'm not feeling anything. I went to 2. I went to 2. I'm like, I'm
Two
dude,
a
but here's the
week?
deal. I am a teetotaler, so I fill that fucking syringe all the way up to the 2. I'm like, dude, you have to push hard on that syringe, dude.
You do,
Like,
yeah. Do you inject yourself?
I didn't at the beginning. Then my wife got tired of me pulling out my ass for her to fucking shove shit into. Well, not into my cheek. She likes the other part. But like now I just shove it in my thigh and go, yeah.
Okay. Yeah. So what happened was, like the first year I worked out, I got through the whole year and I was like, I'm still tired. I hadn't really lost much weight, and I really wasn't build muscle like I thought I should have been after all that work. And so I got blood work done, and that it was like 179. It was fucking.
I was like
wrong.
198 or some shit. Yeah.
Dude,
It's low.
It was so bad, and like it changed my life. And I do the injections myself, and like
Where do you go
the
in?
In my hip.
Into your hip? Okay, that's the move, right?
This
Yeah.
this is like the 10th time we've talked about testosterone. I think I'm about to get on the app and make an appointment for.
Dude, it's such an
do
easy
this.
thing. They draw a little blood, and in 2 weeks or maybe a week, I don't know how fast your doctor works, but mine was like 2 weeks, and they were like, "Hey, here's your fucking results." They email them to you.
Oh, mine's not even that. Mine's not even 2 weeks.
Okay,
that's
well,
crazy. mine's like 3 days.
When was the last time you've been to the doctor?
December.
Oh, okay. Well, they have like a major shortage apparently, at least in Texas. and shit takes forever now. Yeah.
So like I went to a specialist, like it's called the Performance Medical Institute, rather than a doctor.
You went to the Arnold Schwarzenegger school of fucking roids. Okay, I get it, bro. I get it. You're better than us. It's cool.
No,
cool.
but what they do, a doctor even at 179 will say, it's still doable, and they won't give it to you. Whereas if you go there, that's how it is here. So
fucking Illinois is a communist state. I'll be honest with you. I read the laws that they pop on y'all, and I'm just like, Jesus Christ.
I didn't want to get into that. But yeah, but like I just got my numbers tested like 3 months ago, and I was at 1,008. So,
see, I don't want to get my numbers tested because I've been doubling my dosage. Because I don't.
You gotta watch that because your hemoglobin will get real fucking thick, man.
What the fuck is hemoglobin?
That's like your cells. When you.
It's your blood. Hemoglobin is blood.
Does that make me more swole?
Well, what it does is it makes your heart pump harder to get the blood through, so it gets a little dicey. So you have to donate blood like every 2-3 months.
Well, that explains a couple things going on in my life.
If you're, I mean, it'll raise your blood pressure.
Well then,
so you got to keep an eye on that.
Well, I thought, you know what? Listen, I watch these guys. They're like, you should take 500 fucking mLs or whatever the fuck it is. Like they'll take 5 in a fucking week, and I'm like, oh, I'm just only taking 2. We're good to go. And these guys are swole as fuck. You know.
Do you take an anti-estrogen? Anything?
No, I've got great tits, dude. No, I don't have any gynomastia. If that's what you're asking, I'm good to go.
Yeah, because usually they'll subscribe. You know, like they'll give you anastrozole or Noma. I think Nomadex or something like that.
No, I know about the the Dolstrol or whatever the fuck. I can get that on the street. I know some big guys, you know, that's what they do. You know, I could have gotten tests, you know, I just decided to go through my doctor because my insurance, you know, I pay $10, right?
Sure.
So and I'm not going to pay whatever the street price is for test.
$20, man. Fuck that, you know.
Good point. You know what? I'm going to order some Anabol. Fucking, we're going hard. Fucking,
I don't even know what, I don't know.
What happens if you
why would you take, so if you're taking estrogen, I mean, if you're taking testosterone,
what happens is you're okay, so your balls are going to quit producing the test, right? And then your body's going to produce extra estrogen, right? And you're going to grow bitch tits.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. It has the potential you could get your estrogen levels can go a little high.
But that also, that usually happens with guys that are also taking like Anabol and shit like that too. You know, I'm not taking any of that extra shit.
Yeah, so
I'm just glad that I'm not tired anymore. That was the whole reason I went and got this shit. I was chronically tired, dude. Like I could sleep 10 hours, 8 hours, didn't matter. I'm tired. I could go to sleep at any fucking point. That's the reason I started this shit, you know?
Yeah, it changed my whole life. Like I have not just boundless energy all the time.
Yeah.
And, you know, obviously with muscle gain, and there's a huge difference between testosterone and actual anabolic steroids.
Yeah.
You know, like we take it to get our testosterone levels to normal.
Yeah.
You know, when people take steroids, they're going way above. And it's yeah.
So the commercials that I've heard before saying that each generation loses like so much a percentage of each generation, right? That's
right.
Well, also
that's true.
Also, by the time you hit 30, dude, your test levels start dropping almost immediately.
It's just age, yeah. It's really age and genetics.
I guarantee you, if you go get I think what's the healthy range? It's like 400 to 1200 or something like that.
Yeah, I mean,
in the testosterone,
you want to be around 750, 800.
Yeah, you want to be in the mid range, dude. You said you were like 150 something. I was at 196. Yeah, I was way low as well. You know, and probably my lifestyle probably has something to do with it. But
it was a lot. Yeah,
you know,
for me, it was probably a lot of the years of alcohol and just things of that nature, and because alcohol will lower testosterone as well.
Well, that's you know what, dude. Don't I have a rule on. Can we start a new rule on this goddamn show? We never
Stop
blame.
talking about what alcohol.
We
can
never
lower.
blame the booze. That's the name of the show. Never blame the booze. Name of the show. Never blame the blues. All right.
I'm just saying it's a minor contributor sometimes. So
All right. That's written
Okay.
down forever.
Yeah.
All right. That's the new rule. Never blame the booze. All right. I'm gonna pee one more time. We got 10 minutes left, guys. I have a story. We're gonna end on a bang. Okay.
all right.
All right.
I mean,
What's
I'm
he-
still. Go ahead.
Also, 102 episodes. This is episode 102, technically.
Nice.
No
Awesome.
pants. Haven't worn pants in 102
Oh.
episodes.
Super.
Not one fucking time on this podcast.
Oh my god. So what were you gonna say?
I wanted. I don't know. I'm not sure I understand the whole thing. Well, about the testosterone though. Like, I mean, it's obviously it's a good thing,
Mm-hmm.
but I mean, what else does just giving a shot in your ass, your hip, or wherever? What else does it do?
So
I mean, is
you know, it helps
Go
with
ahead.
joint pain. You know, it can help with joint pain, and even depression. Like it puts you in a better mood. I mean, when your testosterone levels are super low, a lot can happen. You know, a lot of depression, a lot of sleepiness, and weight gain as well. You know, so when you get your testosterone levels back to normal, it's easier to gain muscle. You know, it's easier to lose weight. And you just have way more energy. And all it is literally getting your numbers back to normal is all it is.
Shit, I've got to go to the doctor for it. I only go to the doctor for my high blood pressure. Like, other than that, like he's testing me for my cholesterol and
Sure.
whatever else.
Yeah.
All
Just
the whole
ask
lipid
him.
panel.
Yeah.
So
All you gotta do is say, hey, I want to run my test and see where I'm at. And they'll do it.
Yeah.
And then, they
Yeah,
kind
I definitely need to
Go
do
and say,
that,
I'm tired,
sure.
fucking, I'm not feeling great all the time. I don't know why. They're going to try to say something about your diet. You're going to be like, I eat good all the time. You know, you just work the system. Yeah.
Well, the last time that I went in, so I think it was December or something like that. I think it was the beginning of December, and that was when I went in for really the happy pills. And I thought that I was going to have to try to explain a lot to him, and he goes, all right, cool. And I was like trying to explain it to him, and he goes, it's fine. Like, whatever. Like, if you want it, I'll give it to you.
God, I want your
Obviously,
doctor.
obviously you've done some shit. Like, obviously you've Googled stuff. So I got it. Hey, it's fine. You don't have to keep going.
No, my doctor is not that way. I've got to sit there and like fucking jump through goddamn hoops to get anything I want. This fucking whore.
No. He was just like, all right, cool, whatever you want.
Okay, you know what I want to talk about? We got 7-ish minutes left. I don't know what your time frame looks like, Ryan, but Rage and Pillage podcast, we talk about stealing all the time. You've given your stealing stories. I'm guessing you hadn't stolen shit since you found the Lord. But
I haven't done that.
But scams. How fun are scams? Do y'all know of any scams? Okay, I'm gonna give you an example of a scam that I saw online on Instagram, and it's brilliant. I'm gonna use this as an example. This is not my scam, but I was actually talking with Biscuits and another guy today, Goggles today, about a scam that I like to and Bar, Erica LaBar.
I remember all those guys. Yeah.
Yeah. So I was talking to them about this scam that I pulled, but the scam that I'm going to say, like, as an example is like, okay, you want to scam somebody, order a Starbucks on Uber Eats or whatever. Or, sorry, no, go to the Starbucks app, order a Starbucks, right? You're going to legit pay for it one time, but screenshot that order. Okay? The next time you want a Starbucks, go to that Starbucks, or go to a different Starbucks, sorry, and say, hey, do you have my order? And they're like, no. Can you show us the thing? You show it the screenshot. Oh, sorry, sir, that was a different Starbucks. And you're like, oh my God, there's no way I can go over there. 9 times out of 10, actually, you know what? 100 out of 100, because they have good customer service, they're just going to go ahead and give you that drink for free. Now you have that screenshot on your phone forever, and it'll work every fucking time.
Well, they're not gonna because you just gave away the scam.
No, this wasn't my scam. This isn't my scam. This scam is out there on the internet. I was
On
like,
TikTok, but now fucking Starbucks is gonna catch on.
it'll work. It'll work. All right. So, but do y'all have any scams like that? Like that y'all have ever ran in life to be like, okay, you do. Ryan has one. Hell yeah.
So when I lived in the Keys when I was in my early 20s, and I worked at a hotel. I was a server, and we would have buffet days on like Sundays, right?
Yeah.
So what you could do is, say if you had a table of 4, you would mark them down as 4 buffets on a ticket, but you wouldn't put their drinks on there. So you'd have the same price on the ticket, and then you would wait till you get a cash customer, and then you'd take the cash, pocket it, and then take that ticket and wait till another 4 top comes in and give them that same ticket.
Hell yeah.
And that was a scam we all ran at the hotel.
Dude, that's pretty fucking solid.
Yeah.
That's
yeah.
pretty fucking solid.
A good one when I used to work at Kroger.
What you got?
I used to work so like when I was in high school, I worked in the meat department, and when I got there, like after school, I would show up, and there'd be a guy there who's getting ready to clock out, and he's like, "Hey, all right, this is what we're gonna like." At certain times, you put out samples for people like coming in at like 5:00 or whatever, and he's like, "All right, this is what you need to do for the sample."
Can I pause you for a second? Can I pause you for a second? You know how you can go to like a bakery in a grocery store and be like, "Can I get that free cookie?" Is there like can I get a slice of free roast beef? Like anything like that?
Well, you can walk up to any like deli in Publix or Kroger or something and say, "Hey, I want to try this." And
Yeah,
Really?
samples. Yeah.
Why don't homeless people do this?
They probably do.
I don't think they let them in the store because they're
Well,
racist.
They could.
Racist. All right, sorry, I derailed your story. I just had a weird thought. Sorry.
Well, I mean, it was so like he was like, "Okay, this is the sample that we need to put out for today," and then it was like be like the country crock macaroni, like the microwavable bowl or some shit. And they've always put it in the little bitty sample cups with a little bitty tiny spoon. Well, I only had to put out a certain amount. Well, I get out of school and I'm fucking hungry, so I make the samples and I put out 20 25 cups on the little tray thing, and then I put it out there and like, well, I did my job. And then all this macaroni, half a bowl of macaroni is sitting there. I fucking eat it.
It's been sitting there all day.
No, it hasn't been sitting there all day. Like I just take one off the shelf and mark it down as in like the logbook, like store expense.
Oh,
or whatever.
okay.
And then I would do that, but I would also take a Lunchable or 2 or something and write it down as a store expense, or not write it down as a store expense, or like a shipment just came in off the truck, and the whole meat cooler is full, and I'm like, they're not gonna miss 2 fucking Lunchables.
Dude, I would be the worst grocery store employee
I was
ever.
Terrible. Like I stole shit from Kroger. Once I got it in the meat department or the dairy department or something, dude, nobody ever.
That's just
knew.
Stealing, though.
Yeah.
You were just stealing.
Oh, 100%.
Where's the scam?
Well, I didn't steal the sample.
Where's
I
the
didn't steal the
scam?
sample.
Okay.
The sample was justified because I was told to do that. Stealing a Lunchable, stealing a bag of chips, stealing a Yoo-Hoo.
But
yeah,
where's the
100%.
scam? Where's the scam? Like, could you repeat that over and over as a civilian?
I don't guess it was a scam. I don't know.
All right, so let me give you my example of a scam. My mom inadvertently taught me this, and I know she didn't mean to. So we didn't have a whole lot of money growing up, right? So, like, I didn't have all the new cool shoes, right? But my mom was also a complainer to businesses, right? So I would get, like, the old clearance Nikes or whatever the fuck, and I would carefully take a stitch out, take it out of there so it looked like a loose stitch, and my mom would fucking be pissed. Send a picture to Nike. This is an effective product. I'm sorry, ma'am. Please send it back. We'll replace it. Well, 9 times out of 10, actually, in my lifetime, 10 out of 10, they never had the clearance shoe for sale still. So you get the newest, coolest pair of Jordans off the spot, you know. I did this until my mid-20s, guys. All right? I would buy the clearance shoes knowing that Nike couldn't replace them, and they would just send you the newest, coolest Air Maxes or whatever the fuck it was. That's the scam right there. Do that. The customer service, they don't want to ask questions. They just want to make you happy.
I have never owned a pair of Jordans.
Ever?
No. I don't care about shoes that bad. I don't look at shoes that way. I don't look at fashion or clothes or anything that way. I don't care.
Yeah.
I
don't either. Not too much anymore.
I'm an Asics guy. Like, I've chosen my shoe brand, Asics. I don't know if y'all have ever worn Asics before.
Isn't
that like a cheap brand of shoe?
No, I'm paying $200 per pair, dude.
Oh, okay. I don't know. Like I said, I don't know. I have no idea.
Asics feel like you're walking on blowjobs. They feel so good. They feel so good. Okay.
I had an A6, like an A6 Nimbus gel one time. That was a fucking awesome.
The gels. You have to buy gels. If they don't say gel in the name, don't buy them. Because I did buy a pair of Asics that were like $120, and I hated them. Never wore them. But you once you get up into like the 170 to like 210 area, I mean, dude. But see, here's the deal. I buy one pair of shoes a year. And that's what I wear. I don't have a bunch of pair of shoes.
Blows my fucking mind.
See, I wear Chucks a lot now.
Chucks I wear, like, at the gym, I have to wear Chucks.
Yeah, that's what I wear at the gym.
Because they're flat. Now, my other pair of shoes that I always love, shell toes. You can't beat them. They're $80.
What the hell is that? What's a shell toe?
Are you fucking kidding me?
I've never even heard that.
You know what I'm picturing?
Dude, I've never wanted to punch you in the face more. You know, I'm not even gonna fucking show them. The Adidas shell toes with like Run DMC, like Run DMC.
Oh, those gotcha.
God damn it, guys!
You didn't say Adidas, so
no, it's the only shoes called shell toes.
Ah, well,
they're the only.
I'm not into fashion.
They're the only shoes you'll ever buy that will never crease in the toe.
Yeah.
Period. The end, because they
Put
have
bleach
that
on it, clean it with a toothbrush.
They have that hard rubber toe that is timeless. Like, you can wear those with almost any outfit. Shell toes are the fucking bomb, and they're still to this day. Man, when I was a kid, they were like $60. Now they're like $80, but they're fucking solid.
Yeah. You and your Jinkos and your shell toes.
Oh, dude,
my son bought a pair of Yeezys like last year, and they were like
ugly as fuck.
They're like, and they're white, so they get dirty like all the time.
But do you and your son have the same shoe size?
No, I wouldn't wear them anyway.
No. But here's the deal. This is so comfortable. Hold on. Let me say it again. So comfortable. All right. They did a good job on that fucking shoe, dude.
Oh, do you have some?
I tried it on a buddy of mine's. So comfortable.
My son said they're super comfortable.
Dude, they look wild.
For the fucking price, they probably better be comfortable.
Bro.
I
like how you said your son bought Yeezys. Who bought them?
Yeah. He works a lot.
How old is he?
He'll be 17 this month.
God damn, I think he was like 13 or 14 last time we talked.
It's been a while.
Yeah. Okay.
He's a workaholic, man. Yeah.
Well, that's awesome, dude. You put that fucking good work ethic in him. But yeah, dude, dude, those Yeezys are fucking. I'm thinking about buying a pair.
Dude,
I think he apologized to the Jews. I think we're cool now. I think we're cool.
Kanye, yeah, that's right.
Shout out to Kanye. See, are you a Kanye fan?
I'm not. My son is a huge Kanye fan. Though.
You don't like any of his music?
I'm a heavy metal guy.
Dude,
So
am I. I'm a fucking Slayer, fucking Korn, Slipknot. I love all that shit. But Kanye's pretty fucking awesome, dude.
I like some of his shit. I like some of Travis Scott stuff, but like I'm an old school Bone Thugs and Harmony, and Dr. Dre and old school.
I get that. We had a pretty good conversation with a comedian the other week about old school hip hop.
Yeah.
And he was schooling us on shit we'd never heard of.
My favorite rapper was Eminem on that one.
Yeah. So we got a black guy on. We're like, well, Eminem's pretty good, right? We were being very stereotypical.
No, you weren't. It was just me because you know more about it, and I was just like, yeah, sure, Eminem. Like I have no, I don't dislike anything. I just don't know.
But
I'm very uncultured about everything.
But I guarantee you, if we started talking country, you'd light the fuck up.
Maybe more than rap, sure.
Okay.
I like some country. I just like music in general.
What was the last concert you went to, Ryan?
It was not too long ago. It was Pierce the Veil.
Dude, they're good.
They were awesome.
Dude, they're good.
Yeah, this is I think last November, just in November. It's my son's favorite band, so they were in St. Louis. I took them over there with my cousin.
Here's a band. I don't know if you have a pen and a pad or something to write this down. Check them out. I just found these guys. They've been around for maybe 5 or 6 years. They're called Off With Their Heads. This dude is such a good songwriter. Do you remember that band Blue October?
Yeah.
Okay, remember how his voice was? He had a pretty unique voice.
Yeah.
But the band was kind of soft bullshit for faggots, right? Well, okay, imagine that voice with a hard band. So this dude is he's kind of known for just being whacked out on drugs, and he can't keep a band, so he just keeps writing songs and fucking like taking bands on the road until they'll not leave him. Like as long as they'll stay with him, that type of thing. He's an amazing songwriter. He moved to Chicago for no reason other than to write an album. He wrote a whole album about being alone and by himself and wanting to kill himself on the room he's in.
Jesus.
But the songs are great. They're well written, dude. They're well written. And they're fucking hard, bro. You know what?
Yeah.
Fuck YouTube. I got you. I'll cut this out. Josh, remind me to cut this out. Not Josh, JD.
Well,
I don't know who Josh is. Sorry, dude. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
You've already said it. So it does. I might as well stop putting JD on my name. So.
All right.
I've been into Wage War a lot lately. Wage War and As I Lay Dying.
As I Lay Dying is solid. I don't know much about Wage War. But
awesome.
Here we go. Peep this. Can you let me know if you can hear it? It's got a punky vibe to it, but wait for the voice.
Left it to chance, I never should have let this get so far out of hand, but I'll do anything to not be alone, cause when I'm alone, I can easily fall back into old habits that I thought I'd left behind. They rip me apart and I realize I'll be alive. I have to lie, take everything and keep it inside. I know I'm sick and I'm not right. I'm so fucking tired of living this life I made for myself. I'm sorry that I can't.
Andrew UK sound to him a little bit.
Okay, Andrew WK. Don't disrespect that name, sir. Don't disrespect that name. You might have been on that live. Were you on that live?
I was on that live.
JD was on that live.
I was.
Andrew WK jumped on.
And then not long after that, He unfollowed.
Yeah, he unfollowed me almost immediately.
That's funny.
I remember being so pumped. Dude followed me. All right, we're going live. He jumps on the live.
Next day, boom.
Unfollowed.
That's funny.
Fuck this guy.
Yeah. It was one of those nights. But you know who he's fucking now?
Yeah,
Do you know who Kat Dennings is?
I don't think so.
But
You ever
that's-
watch
yeah.
the Thor movies?
No.
God damn it! All right, you'll know her.
watched
She's
that-
like from
I
Two
thought that
Broke
was his
Girls.
wife at the time.
No, they're still together.
Well, okay, so you say you say who he's fucking now. Gee, that was like a year ago.
Dude, I have pop-ups all over my shit from looking at that Two Guys One Jar or whatever shit.
Hey, you know who I ran across somebody the other day reminded me of you, and it was the fucking Stone Cold E.T. You ever seen that dude?
Yeah. I need 2 Whoppers. Oh yeah. Fucking.
And then the people in the drive-thru are like, "What the fuck is this guy?"
Yeah, fucking Andrew WK now looks like a goddamn queef. Wait till you see this shit. Where's the screen? I'm gonna share this with you.
I'm
I
just
don't even
looking
think
at
he
her
puts
now.
music out anymore.
He does. He just, dude. Well, we're about to play that. You know, we're just gonna cut out. Goodbye, everybody. I'm gonna play you some new Andrew WK. You see him right there?
Yeah.
And she's kind of thick, but she's alright.
Yeah, it's not bad.
All right,
Yeah,
so
he looks different.
he put out a new song that's kind of fire, dude. Peep this song out. Let me know when you gotta go. I know we're out of time. I'm gonna play this one song and then we'll call it a night. All right.
All right.
WK. It's called The Wolf or some such shit. Let's see here. Show all latest. Yeah, his latest album is called God is Partying. All of his shit is about partying. I love
He's
it.
partying, yeah.
Oh, here it is. Listen to this. Wait, is this it? No, this is it. Sorry.
I was gonna say that's pretty good.
I liked it though.
It's
I liked
fire.
it.
Yeah.
Dude, the new album's fire. Wait till the hook. Wait till the chorus. Take me. Take me to heaven, motherfucker. Fire, right? Fire.
Kind of sounds like Money Street.
Do you know the background of this guy?
No,
Found by Dave Grohl.
really.
Yeah. The dude was a fucking what are they called? An art student that was into like visual shit, doing music on the side as like a visual like this is my art, dude. I'm an art guy. Dave Grohl found him and produced the first album for him secretly under the table. Didn't even put his credit on the album. Paid for it all. And that's how he got his fucking start, dude.
Really,
Yeah.
man,
Dude.
that's like
But-
being at the right place at the right time.
Oh yeah, but then
Jesus.
there's a whole dude. We won't get into it on here because we don't have time. But there's a whole fucking conspiracy about the guy who started as Andrew WK is not the same guy.
Really,
Yeah, I'll pull up a picture and then you can look up for yourself. Andrew WK then and now. It looks like a different person, dude. Show me a clear picture, you fucks. I guess I gotta type in conspiracy. Because it is kind of true if you go back and look at the old videos. It looks like a different Andrew WK. Like it's a different person. So like everybody thinks like this is just art. That is you know, it's just two different. Like they've had more than one Andrew WK, which is wild to think about, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Am I not typing anything on right? This is
You
the.
should be typing everything in right.
Well, I am.
Not.
Why am I not finding these pictures? I found one, but it was blurry. I typed in the word drunk. Jesus Christ. Conspiracy. Here we go. Yeah, okay. Hopefully this doesn't show up blurry. Hopefully I can make this bigger. That's what he said. Okay. I'm going to zoom in on this. Okay. So apparently in 2005, Andrew WK became a different person. Can y'all see that? On the left is the original Andrew WK, and on the right is what everybody knows now. Y'all see that?
Yeah.
How crazy is that, dude?
Well, it goes with the times.
But the idea behind it was never a real person. It's just an art experiment is pretty wild.
Oh, I see what you're saying.
See, look on the left.
Yeah.
This is pre-2005. Now, he had already had a song. I was still in high school when that Party Hard comes out.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
And then after 2005, you got this guy on the right that we all know now. How weird is that, dude?
Yeah. It don't even look like him.
Not even close. Other than I wear all white and fucking party hard, you know? Brother.
Yeah. That's interesting.
Thanks for fucking being on, dude. It's been a goddamn blast.
Oh, anytime, man. I appreciate the.
Whenever
the
you
invite
finally decide you want to have a drinking night, we're gonna do this hard next time, dude. You down?
Yeah, for sure.
All right.
For sure.
Once, what's his name? Anthony Fratello.
Yeah, Andy.
Andy Fratello. Once he's off your back, you're coming back. But hey, dude, thanks for being on, dude. This has been a goddamn blast, dude. For real.
Absolutely, man. Yeah, thank you.
JD, another fucking fun show.
Yo.
Everybody else.